Next question. An event or anything really like that you wish to experience in your life, once in a lifetime thing.
Ooh, wow. Huh. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, are the parameters here? Like, what
Literally anything. Unlimited resources.
wow. So, like, when you say anything,
Yeah, just something that you wish to experience, that you thought about, you saw, you said to yourself, like, I need to do that in my lifetime. It's a bucket list thing.
okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You can't think of one?
Do you have one?
Should I kick it off?
Yeah, kick it off. Kick it off.
And mainly where my mind was drawn to was, I just thought of events, actually, like NBA All-Star Game, just to see like all this talent in one place. I think it would be cool. A Super Bowl game for the event. This is so American. A presidential inauguration. I think that would be kind of cool to see. Because they're not.
Yeah.
But when they do, it's a large scale, intense coverage, and would probably be really cool to feel the energy of that room. I think like a Grammy Awards, like to see all these acts all in one day. Like you look at that and you're like, wow, even the best concert you could put together doesn't have all these artists in one spot.
Yeah.
Or an Academy Awards show to see all these movies. So
that's. You think I would say that? You think I would have said that?
No, you would have thought that, but these are the experience, and because I know easily they could have been like, oh, I want to travel. We'll get to that, but those are events that I can think of that I would be like, oh, okay, that'd be pretty cool. But others would be like to watch my daughters get married, to watch.
See, I'm thinking, I was like.
Yeah, it can be that too. But I don't know. For immediately, these are the ones I thought. I'm like, I don't really go to those kind of things, and and that's why my mind went to it.
Yeah, mine were like future. I'm like, what if I?
Okay, what were you thinking?
But I didn't think. But as you say that, though, I used to play Cash Flow, Robert Kiyosaki's Cash.
Oh, you played that game? Yeah, okay.
I was like addicted to that. I love that game.
Yeah,
and then they have. You'd start by picking your dream vacation or dream end goal, basically. And I'd always pick Cannes Film Festival. Always, like that was when every time I play it, I'm going to Cannes. So I would actually go to Cannes Film Festival.
Amazing.
Cannes Film Festival. Yeah, for sure. That's on the bucket list. And awards, Academy Awards, like Emmys, like I'm there, like. Yeah,
that one's so much better. It's in LA, right? Isn't it?
Yeah, I'm there. And then yes, because my mind was like wrapping my head around. Well, first I was like, well, I'd go out and do a whole bunch of bad things, knowing I wouldn't get in trouble for them. But I'm like, oh well, no, because you want to see your kid. Well, I want to see my kids and how they do with their lives and be witness to like. All that cool shit. And it's like, hey, man, I had a hand in that. That's so amazing. And here they are enjoying life.
Yeah, that kind of goes back to, like, the leap of faith, though.
Yes, it does. It does, doesn't it? It's like, shit.
Oh, yeah, where would you wish to travel?
I'm curious about Japan. I want to go. And be in Japan for a bit. Just
I said that too.
Oh, no way.
Well, I listed a bunch of places, but because
Japan, Greece, Spain,
right?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Like they're all travel everywhere. But I don't know about Australia. I don't know.
No, why not?
No, I was like,
sounds so typical. Right? Well,
why? Actually, what was it? There was a dude I met from Australia. Hilarious. His name is Brad. Hilarious guy.
Brad from Australia. Are you listening?
Brad. I have Brad from Australia. listening, Mike.
You listening,
Hey,
Brad?
Mike, you listening, Brad? He told me all kind of horror stories, and I think he just
About
turned me off about Australia.
You can tell us now. This is the story.
It just be like about Vegemite and Marmite and
Oh,
just nasty, like just conditions. But he was like backpacking. He's from Australia, and he was, I guess, backpacking in places very remote. And yeah, I was just like, okay, I'd never do that. Like, man, that's just not how I want to live.
Vegemite, which is a vegetable spread, basically, right? Do you know what?
Yeah, Vegemite and then Marmite. I don't know what that one is.
See, Australia, like that's the Vegemite is notorious for being like a racist thing. Do you know that?
I didn't know that. Yeah. What?
Like for blackface, people who use the Vegemite.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Crazy.
Hilarious. Yeah, no. Have you had it before? Have you tasted it?
No. Where would I even get that? Do they have it around here?
Yeah, the grocery store. You can get it at. You can. You can. It's in the ethnic food aisle. I've never had it. No, I've heard too many. I just heard way too many.
There's insects in it.
No, it just tastes nasty. That's what I heard. Again, I've not had. And if you like Vegemite, that's your business. Good for you. I'm sure it's delicious. I'm glad you like it. It's just
strong and salty. Slight difference in taste between Vegemite and Marmite, which is Marmite is a milder flavor and slight sweetness.
That's like Nestle Quick and Ovaltine, right? There's that slight difference in the taste.
It's banned in Denmark.
It tastes that bad? You're going to go look at the store next time you're in the aisle.
Yeah. Well, I want to know what yeast extract, barley, wheat, salt, mineral salt. I thought this was vegetable. Here we go. Vegetable extract. Is it? Ugh. It sounds terrible.
That's what Brad said. He told me it's terrible. I was like, what?
And they're known for crazy. What a crappy thing to be known for.
Amazing.
This one memory that comes like when watching Bourdain and his like love for like a Vietnam and having like a really hearty, beautiful soup with so many different ingredients and colors. But he went like to the countryside in an open market, and this lady who had been there for like 50 years, same spot, 50 years, same thing, perfecting her ingredients, her recipe. And I imagine I'm like, that would be really cool experience. Like, like to experience a country like the locals, not,
Yes, exactly.
McDonald's in Tokyo. Yeah. Stay here and do it, right? Like, if you're gonna do it, immerse yourself in that, and that's like kind of one of the things that I was like, not envious, but it gave me the idea like, if we ever went there, that's the experience I would want, and I so badly want to try that recipe and those foods because it's like that is what it is to be Vietnamese. That is what it is to be Thailander. Yes. Like, you know what I mean? Like not just go there and have like your typical commercial restaurant, that kind of
your commercial experience.
Yeah, like a home
that you can have everywhere.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. You want the wisdom of the culture and the land to be feeding you the food, the experience, the culture, the people. You want that whole.
Yeah, in certain places, not all. Like, I mean, actually, the news has turned me off to certain places that I feel like, okay, I'll never visit there. There's not even a chance. There's no point. I'm like, I don't want to subject myself to sickness.
Where you got
it. Person to traveling. Where I used to have the ambition to. You know what my retirement plan used to be was one of those world cruises.
Oh, that's
$40,000. And if purely for convenience, I would do a cruise so that I'd have accommodations plus meals, and then I get to go embark, and then I wouldn't have to worry about hotel, hostel, or anything like that, and food.
Yeah.
You could eat while you're out, but then you could also come back and then also have service.
Although that's luxury. That's like this comfort, man.
And I'm like, okay, I'd be like a sheltered traveler. I would.
Oh, listen, you want both though. You want, for me anyway. You want to be comfortable and nice accommodations. You can actually get a good night's sleep, but you also want to venture out and meet people in the countryside and locals and the residents. You don't want to stay there. No,
I would go like an hour out of the main city and go to an open air market by the countryside. I'm like, okay, if I could do that and get back to my
hotel, absolutely.
I don't want to go to cruise ship. Those are just like vessels for like sickness. It's crazy, right? Like it's just trapped in there.
That's right. Breathing out same stale air. Oh.
Yeah, unrecycled air. Are you kidding? Like, I always question that the cleaning staff and like the business in general, the hotel, they don't really clean your room, right? Like, I don't even think they take the shit out.
They assess.
They just kind of just dust off the pillow and put it back. It's like there's no disinfectant, none of that. Oh.
I know.
Years ago, I think like 2020 put the black light in there on those things. I've always this is my thought today was I've always been like a germaphobe, so I'm thankful for that, especially now because like these practices, not in the mask, but like wiping stuff down and hand sanitizer. I've been doing that for a long time. I probably got scaly hands, like alligator. I
keep it moisturized.
Yeah, alcohol.
Amazing.
Don't believe they clean bathrooms. I can't stand it. I'll put 3 layers of toilet paper on the toilet to just sit down on it. Like,
okay, we got to have a George Costanza moment. Where is the best facility that you used outside?
Wow, that's hard. They'd be even restaurants, it's like actually, like, I hated it when I was younger. There was no way I would use a bathroom like in public.
Did you always have to do it at home?
Yeah.
Wow.
Of course, like number 1 is fine. Number 2, get it. Like,
what would you do then? What would you do?
Die. I would kill myself. I've had so many close calls with number 2.
When you're out and you're like,
cars, I'm trapped. I was the driver, and I'm like full-legged. I'm barely making it. I'm squeezing. I'm like on a full 45.
Oh, it's amazing.
Oh, wait, shoot. I'm not gonna make it. And it's like your ass knows when you're in the house because it's starting. As soon as oh my god, just like no.
Yep. It knows as soon as you pull in, the car pulls into the driveway. It's just like okay, it's like
I'm not gonna let you hold it anymore.
Can't turtle heading all the way through the house to
sleeping. Those ones are not turtle heads. There's like stomach aching, like.
That's life, man. It is. Actually, it's funny they say, what is the most important, is it organ in your body, or what pain is the most severe pain? It would be holding it. Holding it in. Hold it. Nothing else matters in life. When you have to go to the bathroom and you were not in a space or facility that can accommodate that. Your hunger doesn't matter.
Oh,
What you look like doesn't matter. You just need to find relief. Relief is the only thing that matters in that moment. I'm looking up, where can I find relief?
back that I used to like not go where I was.
That's so.
I
That's
would like
that's.
rough it all the way home just to not.
We're gonna get.
I would like, and I. That's when you hit all the red lights. No. Remember Jim Carrey and Bruce Almighty when he's like, "I'm gonna make traffic," and everybody like this is fast forward. So he's like, "Everything goes like the Red Sea." You're like praying for that.
Please don't make it home. Please don't make it home. Oh,
What was the question? How did we end up on that? That's funny.
I don't know. That was fantastic,
Travel,
Trudy.
travel, okay.